Hi, in this tutorial we'll create user account with Office 365 subscription, but before that we'll go to Google and then compare the Office 365 enterprise plan. So you can see there are three Office 365 subscription plan, which are Office 365 E1, Office 365 E3 and Office 365 E5. So you can compare the price. There is a difference in pricing. Also you can see 13.70, 33.30, 53, $55 per user per month. And you can use Office 365 E5 and 365 E3 for free for 1 month. You can click here and go through the process, and you can create the accounts and you can use it for 1 month for free. So when you scroll it down, you can see there is a tick icon over here, which means Office 365 E3 contain all the Office application feature. And then when you scroll it more down, you can see Office 365 E3 also include all the features of email and calendars. And also Office 365 E5 also contain all the features of email and calendars. So likewise you can scroll it down. You can see here now Office 365 E3 contain the custom features of meeting and voice. So if you want to see the custom feature, you can click on that and you can see it contain Microsoft Teams, it contain Microsoft Whiteboard, Microsoft Office 365 groups, Microsoft Jala Pro, and then but it don't have any phone system audio conferencing in the Office 365 E3. But Office 365 E5 contain phone system and audio conferencing as well. So likewise you can scroll it down and compare the plans. You can see it contain all the files and content features like OneDrive, streams. So likewise you can go to Microsoft 365 plans and subscription. So here you can see Microsoft 365 home plan. Home plan provide two type of plan, which are Microsoft 365 family plan and Microsoft 365 personal plan. And for family plan you have to pay $13 per month, and for personal plan you can pay $10 per month. And you can see here for 1 to 6 users. So for this license can be used by 1 to 6 users, and each users can use the license up to 5 devices simultaneously, which means one user can use the license for her mobile phone, for the laptop, for the iPad or for the desktop. And this works in PC, MacBook, iPhone, iPad and Android. And this plan will provide 1 TB of cloud storage per user or per person. And it also provides additional feature in a family safety mobile application. On the other hand, you can see Microsoft 365 personal plan, where only one user can use the license, and that one user can use the license in 5 different devices simultaneously, and it works in PC, Mac, iPhone, iPad and Android, and it provides 1 TB of cloud storage for the users. So you can scroll it down like that and compare the features like that, and then according to your requirement you can purchase the plan. So when you go to business plan, it's further divided into 4 types, like Microsoft 365 Business Basic, Microsoft 365 Application for Business, Microsoft 365 Business Standard and Microsoft 365 Business Premium. When you scroll it down, it will say like try it free for 1 month for up to 25 users, but it will require the credit card. And again you have to cancel the credit card once you finish your free trial, otherwise it will charge you money from your credit card. Likewise, you can use Microsoft 365 application for business for 1 month free, and this one also 1 month free, and this one also 1 month free for 25 users, but they all will require the credit card. When you scroll down, then this business basic will provide the features like web and mobile version of Office application only, and chats, call, meet up to 300 attendees. It will provide 1 TB of cloud storage per user, and it will provide business class email, standard security, and anytime phone and web supports. And in the other hand, you can see Microsoft 365 application for business, which provide desktop version of Office application with premium features as well, with 1 TB of cloud storage per user and standard security, anytime phone and web supports. And again, we have another plan which is Microsoft 365 Business Standard, which include everything of business basic, including desktop version of Office application with premium feature, and easily host webinars, attendance registration and reporting tools, and manage customer appointments. So likewise, you can go through these features of business premium as well, and you can scroll it down, and you can study additional features of the business plan and then compare it and choose according to the requirements. Now let's go back to Office 365 Enterprise plan and try Office 365 E3 plan free for 1 month. So you can scroll it down and click try for free. Techpoint272@gmail.com, and then click next, and then after that you have to click on set up account, and then you have to fill up this form. As you can see, I already have filled the form with take points and then company size, and you have to give your company phone number or your personal phone number if you have a small business, if you don't have your business phone number. And then here it says I would like information, tips and offer about solution. If you want that tips and information or any offer, then you can tick on that box. If you don't want, then you can leave it as it is, and then after that you can click on next. So I have got my verification code, and then you can click on verify. This is the page that you get to see once you click next, and it says like this user is what you will use to sign in each time you use your application, and this domain name is a suggestion, and you can change your domain now or later at any time with your own custom domain. So I'm gonna change my domain. So you can see on Microsoft.com. So on Microsoft.com is a main domain. It's a main domain, and your domain name TechPoint is going to be hosted over the main domain. So you can give your username over here. So this domain name will be your business identity. So I'm gonna give my username as administrator, and this user is going to be the global administrator who have a highest privilege. So let's go and give password. And then click on next. So it says techpoint.com is not available, choose a different domain. So I'm gonna choose 27. You can click next. Now it will pop you to the another window. Here you can see Office 365 E3 trial. You can try it free for 1 month, and after that it will charge you $33.30 per license per month, and each license will provide you with maximum of 25 users during the trial. And then it also says that in order to avoid the charges, you have to cancel by 1/2/2023 at the Microsoft 365 Admin Center. Otherwise, it will charge your money. That's the trial details over here. And you can check the other benefits. And then after that, you can click on Add Payment Method. And you can provide your credit cards and all the details. And then after that, you can click on Save. So once you click on Save, it will pop you to another window where you can review your credit details, and after that you can click on Start Free Trial, and then it will pop you to this window. You can see it here, and you can see we email your confirmation to the take point, this email, and then the subscription will cancel on this date. And then your username is administrator takepoint27.onmicrosoft.com. This is our domain. And make sure you save your username and password for later, because you will need them to sign into the admin center at admin.microsoft, where you can install your Word and PowerPoint and then invite your team to use the Microsoft E3 trial, and where you can manage your subscription and payments and billing details. So after that, you can click on Start using Office 365 E3 trial. So this is the first window you will get to see after you finish your all subscription process. So it says you can download and install Office for your device now, and selecting an option below will assign Office 365 E3 license to you if you don't have one already. So if you don't have one, then you can install Office 365. It will assign Office 365 E3 license to you. If you want to install a different language, the 64-bit version or other application available with your subscription, view others option, you can click on view others option, and you can change the language details and the versions. You can change your language here. Either you want French or Portuguese or English or Japanese or anything, and you can change the version from here. And in that way, you can click on Install Office to install Office application if you don't have it already. So let me go back. You can skip this step, skip here, exit setup process, and you can do it manually later. It's up to you. If you want to go through the setup process, you can click on continue. Let me download this one first. So selecting these options, selecting an option below will assign Office 365 E3 license to you. It means you already have been assigned to the Office 365 E3 license, and you can open it and install the file. The installation process will take a time, but once it completes the installation process, then it will pop up this window, and then it says the Office application are installed on your computer. Then you can click on close. Now you can use your Microsoft 365 Office application from your desktop, and then you can simply click on Start window and then click on the application that you want to open. Let me open Word. So you can see this is your Word, which is pop up in the new window in your web browser, and you can simply click new blank documents to create any documents. So this is how you use Microsoft 365 Office application and install it in your computer. So now let me close this, and then you can click on continue setup. It will pop up to this window, and here you have to assign your domain name. It's if you have any domain name, you can assign yes, add this domain, and you can give your domain name. If you don't have, you can use the default domain name for now, and you can click on use this domain. It says total Office 365 E3 license are 25 and license remaining 24, because for one license we already have used for the administrator admin user. And here you can give user's name. You can add user, but I wanna do that manually. I wanna add users manually, so I'm gonna skip this step. I'm gonna click on do this later. Your domain techpoint27.onmicrosoft.com is set up to this DNS record managed by Microsoft 365 and is already configured to be used by used with Microsoft 365 services. So you can click on continue. So this says setup is completed, and it's a great job. And then thanks for choosing Microsoft. And here you can give your rating as per your experience. And after that you can click on submit. So I'm not going to give any rating for now, so let me click on go to admin center. It's up to you. If you want to do setting at the first page, you can do and click and continue. If you don't want, then you can just click exit setup. If you click exit setup, then it will pop you to this window. It's the similar kind of things. So here, as you know, this administrator user have the highest privilege with global access, and it says register an alternative email. So from here you can register an alternative email or phone number if in case you forgot your password, that you don't need to call any help from the supports. And then from this administrator user, you can add users, and you can check any active users. You can manage users from here, and you can also see the billings, the details, and license details, if you can add another license or not. You can check your bills and payment details, and you can check your invoices from here, and you can check payment method. Let's go and click show all here, and then scroll it down, and you can see here are the security and then compliances, and then Azure AD. You can synchronize your Microsoft 365 with Azure AD, and you can use Exchange, SharePoint, and Team, and many more. I think that's it for today. In next video we'll be learning how to add users and manage users, and how to use the features of the Microsoft 365. So thanks for watching.